Hi guys. Welcome in. Time for another Board of Public Works. If Audit LA is going to go live, I'm going to close out because I am just exhausted, guys. I'm tired. But if not, we'll just continue on. I need to sign in, so let me do that. Go to my posts. Let me go back and screen share. One second. So I go to my posts here, click on posts, and then, isn't this cute? Cricut Cinema made me this. Then I go here, push read more, click the Zoom link. I have to share the other page. Hold on, let me change what page I'm sharing. Take me a second. Okay, and right here at the bottom says raise hand. Click on that so they know to call on me. And that's how we do. That is what we do. And then we just wait to be called on. Is anyone awake this morning? I'm not. I'm barely awake. I was just starting to nod off. After my morning interview, I had breakfast, and I was so worn out, I laid down and I was ready to nod off, but got up for this. Got up for Public Works. Hey, let's play the Lara video I made and talk about that for a minute. Lara FM
Everybody gets 60 seconds to speak.
Needs her van fixed. Here we go. There's a few little janky editing bits in that. I did that one really quickly because I wanted it out yesterday, and I started it before yesterday's Wake Up with Morning Antics stream, so I didn't have a whole lot of time. Hey, Michael Ackerman, good morning to you. Says you're at a bus stop waiting to get to City Hall, but I think I'll miss the start of the meeting. Oh, no. You want me to ask if Audit's there to put a card in for you? If she's listening, she will. If she's streaming, I'll go into her chat and ask her. And who knows, maybe they aren't taking public comment right away. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they, I mean, it's rare, but sometimes they don't. Hope you're doing well, Michael. I'm not awake yet myself. It's nice that you're taking the bus. That's nice. Don't have all the parking hassles and parking fees, and it's better for the environment. No one's here yet, Michael. It's just me. It's just me. And I'm barely awake. I'm drinking a protein shake and my coffee at the same time, so if you hear me slurping a lot, that's what it is. Yeah, if I see her, I'll definitely do that. I don't know if she's there in person today, though, because I haven't seen her yet. She might be calling in today. I don't know. They haven't called on me yet. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're trying to get Lara FM's van fixed, Michael. If you want to post her GoFundMe on your page, that would be nice. It's a way people can help that's easy and free. She does great work, and she's been through so much. So we definitely want her mobile. And how's she ever going to find work if she's not mobile? So we're trying to promote that. She's come a long way as far as her GoFundMe. I mean, she's come a long way in a lot of ways, but I was speaking on her GoFundMe. She doesn't need a whole lot more, thankfully. I think last time I looked, she only needed 800 more. So that'll be nice. But if we could get her a little extra, that would be great, because I know she's not working right now. So, I mean, there's groceries, there's rent, there's bills. Besides just getting her van fixed, all she's asking for is getting her van fixed. But if we go a little over, that only helps. So we'll see who calls in today. They're starting to gather. There's a couple people in the audience in the back row, but no one who's stepped up to the front yet. So I don't know if Audit and Lara are going there in person today or not. Guess we'll find out. We shall see. I have to go back and edit my interview this morning. I was talking and didn't have the microphone on, so I have to cut out like the first minute of the interview. Well, it was pre-interview. I was just welcoming everyone in, telling them it was an interview, and then telling them I was going to play my supportive squirrel of the day was Irish Mart, and then I introduced the interview, but all of that was muted. Except for when I did play the supportive squirrel of the day. That played at least, and then the interview played, so it's not a complete loss. Just have to cut out like a minute. But I can't do it until it's fully synced up with YouTube. So it takes a couple hours sometimes before you can edit. Sometimes it's like a day. So we'll see how long it takes. I imagine it sometimes depends on, or usually depends on how long the video is. Well, the Public Works people look like they're all showed up. They're all sitting down now. Only one empty seat, and that might remain empty. Still no sign of Audit or Lara.
Good morning. Thank you for everyone joining us in person and on the Zoom platform. I'm going to do a call for hands raised before we get started shortly. Good morning, Laura. Do you have general public comment or comment on any of our items?
Well, there you go.
Yes, please. General public and all items, please.
Lara's calling in. So
And Georgina, good morning. I see you have your hand raised. Do you have general public comment or comment on any of our items today?
Public comment and all agenda items, please.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Now I gotta run over and look at the agenda items. Hey, No Face. No Face says, we could all use a little help sometimes, I should know. Please help good peoples when and if you can. You'll find it will do wonders for them and your own soul. Yeah, that's what I was saying, No Face, that it's actually a win-win situation because it really makes you feel good when you can help someone. And it'll be team building for the community, to do something together. Oh, Peter's here. He sent Chris Shelton an invite to listen or participate yesterday. Oh, that's nice. To participate in the call-ins? That would be great. Yeah, that would be great. He'd be a great addition. Peter, I don't know if you saw yesterday's show. I had glitches, so I took it down. I want to fix it, maybe. But you were not suppressive. You were supportive squirrel of the day yesterday. And No Face, you were supportive squirrel of the day on Monday. But I don't think either of you saw those because I didn't hear anything back. But
all right, let me put us into recording in progress. We're now recording. I can get started.
We're going.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Public Works for Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Ms. Zatorsky, please take roll and establish quorum.
Of course. Good morning, everyone. Devin Zatorsky with the Board of Public Works, taking roll and establishing quorum. We're joined by President Kang, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Mitchell, and Commissioner Cardenas. We're also joined by our City Attorney Representative, Ms. Virginia Choi. We do have public comment today and multiple item commentary, all on the Zoom platform only today, and no neighborhood council comments.
Thank you very much. We will get started with general public comment, which is an opportunity for the public to address the board on public interest items and will be provided up to 1 minute per person, up to a cumulative total of 10 minutes for the general public comment segment of each regular meeting. Testimony shall be limited in content to subject matters which are within the jurisdiction of the Board of Public Works. The board may not take any action on any matters discussed during the public comment period. We do not have any in-person speakers, so we will transition to our virtual platform.
Okay, our first caller, Audit LA. Good morning. You'll have 1 minute for general public comment.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start off. I did ask before. I wanted to ask for an investigation into what happened with the shrine, what went wrong, and why the Bureau of Street Services did collude with CD9 and LAPD to create an area where the sidewalks were they were partially closed to only open to the public that live there, not to the general public, which is illegal. It goes against your page 2. The city attorney's office has already ruled on that no, you cannot close. It is unconstitutional to close the entire sidewalk to a passing public. But they did it, and they had Scientologists, checking everyone's ID to see whether or not they belonged in that block and to go down that street. And I don't know in what world that Scientology gets to decide whether or not I get to go down a street or not. So I am asking you to please. This is something that really needs to be addressed. It needs to be looked at, like what went wrong. Fix it if it's internally. Thank you.
Our next caller is Laura FM. Laura, you'll have 1 minute for general public comment.
Hi, good morning, board. Again, I would like to bring up the revocable permit that L. Ron Hubbard Way. They have a street that is named literally from a cult human trafficking abusive organization that has been getting away with this, as you know, as we've been talking about this for the last 3 years. And so we would like that to be able to be put on the board on as an option for people to vote or it to be looked into specifically because they're not paying their insurance that they should be paying, and there's many other fees, and the reason they're using the L. Ron Hubbard naming and all of that is because of their manipulative tactics of pretending they own the whole neighborhood in the city. So please, can we get that revocable permit to get rid of L. Ron Hubbard Way and put it back to North Berendo Street? Please, please, please get that on the or give us the option for that to be. And then also, if you can stop giving Scientology permits, that would be amazing.
Okay, our next caller is Georgina. Georgina, good morning. You'll have 1 minute for general.
Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, the fact that they were IDing people, you're not allowed to have a guest that day. You can only use a public street owned by the public if you lived on that street. What if you had a guest? What if you had a delivery? What if you wanted to order in pizza? You're not allowed to have services on a day where Scientology happens to be doing something on that block that day. That's ridiculous. It's amazing that you have allowed this to happen. And their revocable permit absolutely needs to be revoked. They should be denied all permits as a consequence of their excessive abuses of every single permit they've been given. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. All right, President King, that is the end of our hands raised for general public comment.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close general public comment and move forward with multiple agenda item public comment. The board will provide an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item during multiple agenda item comment period for up to a minute per item, up to a total of 3 minutes. Today, we only have the minutes and one agenda item, so you have up to 2 minutes for this meeting. This is the only time to speak on more than one agenda item, and please identify the items that you will speak on when you are called. We do not have any in-person speakers, so we will transition to our virtual platform.
Okay, Audit LA, I see you have your hand raised. You'll have 2 minutes. Please let us know which items.
Good morning. Let's start with the agenda item, I guess number one first. We're talking sidewalk and street amenities. Amenities sounds great. That sounds fancy and upscale. What we really need is just sidewalks and streets that are paved, that are passable. I am already going on my fourth set of wheels for a chair. I've only had less than a year. It's just insane. People go with me, they get shocked how I can't navigate much of it. So I don't need amenities. Because actually, the amenities actually block things. It blocks my travel because a lot of times there's not enough room and the sidewalk is bad. But the other sidewalk I want to talk about is on L. Ron Hubbard Way, and amenities there is that if you go down there, especially if you're a former Scientologist that wants to just go back to maybe heal and relive the crimes against you, that you're going to be chased away. You're going to be intimidated by guards. Scientology guards who do not have a contract with the city to guard L. Ron Hubbard Way street or sidewalks. Their job is inside their property. That's the only place that they have any authority, but they want to bring authority out to the street, and it needs to stop. It needs to be investigated. I don't know if it needs to be just through Public Works or LADOT, or if you need to do a joint task force to make it stop, but there cannot be a street in America anywhere where the citizens feel intimidated to go down, especially people who are victims or who, or anyone. No one should be intimidated. The nurses at Kaiser who want to pass through, people who want to go through, protest, whoever. Nobody should be intimidated. It needs to stop. As far as the minutes, I'm really glad you're getting Granicus. I hope you utilize it to its full potential with the minutes, because I think it's really important. And it's not anything about, we want to see what we were saying. No, we just want to document it, that we've been persistent with this. Thank you.
Our next caller is Laura FM. Laura, you'll have 2 minutes for minutes in item number 1.
Thank you. I'm going to also echo Audit LA's comment there just now. And again, with the minutes, same with the just being able to have something that shows that the public call in but put in there exactly what it is. There's a system now that you'll be able to use, and hopefully that will do that. But it's one thing if you feel like, you're just, you can't really do anything, or you got something going on, and sometimes the permits and all this shit takes time, and maybe you're sitting there like thinking you can't do anything. These are certain things you can do. It helps people like me who were raised in the cult of Scientology to show that, look, these are the things that they're doing, infiltrating Public Works and the city sidewalks and stuff like that, by having fake programs, fake permits, fake street names. All of it does wind up on you guys and on the Board of Public Works. So I really do appreciate the whole thing with the minutes, and that you do have Granicus now to be able to reflect that, because we need that reflection as the children born and raised in this fucking cult that have destroyed our families. We need that reflection so that later we can go and show the judges and the court people what legally what's going on, and why Scientology is so manipulative and abusive in public works in the city. So thank you for that, and I yield my time. Please revoke their permit on L. Ron Hubbard Way.
Thank you, caller. Our next caller is Georgina. Georgina, you'll have 2 minutes for minutes and item number 1.
Yeah, I'd like to speak on minutes first. I'm super excited about the prospects that will come with Granicus. I expect great things from you guys. As far as your YouTube channel goes, the fact that every video has the exact same name. I mean, I'm just asking bare minimum from you guys. Throw in a date. Make those records researchable. How are you supposed to look up anything when you have thousands of videos, each with the exact same title? That's really shoddy workmanship. I expect better. I'm just asking for bare minimum. As far as agenda item number 1, sidewalk repairs and sidewalk amenities. You know what amenity I would like to see? I would like the public sidewalk to be publicly accessible to people. The fact that they deny access to the public on a public sidewalk, what gives them the right? They don't own the sidewalk. It's ridiculous. You need to do better. Thank you. I yield back my time.
Thank you, caller. All right, President King, that's the end of our hands raised on the Zoom platform.
Thank you very much. I know we closed general public comment, but multiple is open, and so I want to call up Jill Scientology. You have up to 2 minutes since we only have 2.
Thank you. The reason why I'm late is because our public work is doing a great job. So I'm very happy I lose my minutes because I'm seeing our public work is doing the real work. So that's why the bus is delayed. So stop talking about the minutes. Is that I'm here to support our public work directors, because in the past year, actually past several years, I've heard multiple comments attacking on all department officials, protest on all department appointment, or whether it's LAPD chief, the public work director, the mayor, the city council, those criminal protesters, they are just never happy with anyone, with anything. So I am here. I'm the only one in Los Angeles who want to voice our support that our public work department needs improvement. There are room for improvement, but at least I want to voice my support to all agency directors in public works, even though I am the only one who support them. Number 2, let's talking about the sidewalk issues. Yes, sidewalk issues. Again, I'm here to support our Bureau of Street Services, Bureau of Sanitation. They need improvement, but they are doing a decent job. I want to give them a huge round of applause. And then one of my friend DOA, one of my brother DOA, actually lost his van due to his ex-wife is theft or whatever, and then they steal his van, and then the van was actually broken because of the broken sidewalk or because of the broken street surfaces, right? So definitely, I really wish my friend DOA can get his truck back, and I definitely wish that in the future, when we have an old cheap car, we don't have to damage our car just driving on the surface of the street. Support public work. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Do we have any other speakers on the queue?
No.
All right. Thank you very much.
I'm
With
sorry,
that, we will
Michael, you
close
missed it.
Multiple item public comment portion of today's meeting and move forward with the approval of minutes for Monday, January 26, 2020.
Let's leave that mess behind. Sorry, Michael, you missed it. That sucks. It happens. I missed Fridays, Michael. I was just so tired. And then I was busy doing something. Next thing I know, I looked up and it had just passed. Peter said shrimp guy equals flunk. Start again. Seriously. He's such a loser. Such a loser. So I'm going to play the plea to help Laura with her van one more time. Hey, Grizzblies, welcome in. You know, you can't trust a single thing the guy says, so I don't believe anything he says. So don't worry. We don't necessarily assume that that's the case. It's bizarro. What else? I'm going to have an auction to help raise money for getting Lara's van fixed. We need her mobile. And there was something else I was going to say. No Face says blatant lie. DOA doesn't have any friends. Well, Grizzbliz might disagree with you there, No Face. Oh, I was going to say I mailed out the lemon curd to Lorelai yesterday, so hopefully she should be getting that soon. I checked the tracking this morning, and it's still not logged in. But I did send it the slowest mail to make it the cheapest I could. So who knows? Who knows when it'll get there? But it's supposed to get there at some point. And I'm holding an auction, as I said, and I'm going to be auctioning off a custom hat. You can have it, I don't know, you could have it pink and put on it moist if you want for Nora. I know Nora said she wanted a hat like that. People could pull together and win the hat and send it to a protester maybe that they want to support. You could have it, I don't know, green with shamrocks on it for Irish. I mean, you could do whatever you want. I will do it. I maintain the right to have the fiber content, either wool or acrylic. I don't want to do cotton. And I'm going to throw in a half pint of lemon curd and some anti-Scientology stickers from Pop Groomer 20 that were won at the auction for the Cubs champion. I still have a few of those left. I sent Lorelai a few yesterday. So everybody like, share, subscribe to these people. Hey, Mock's here. Yeah, you don't know, Mock. You don't know the half of it. So yeah, share Lars, GoFundMe, help out however you can. Give these people that call in and these protesters some support. Grizzbliz goes out there all the time. She does great work. She's very kind. So support all these people, guys. Have a great day. Thank you for coming in.